It's live at 4 to get poor, to look at the store and more. And you're here for the second most salty place to get Marvel Strike Force news is right here. In addition to right here, we have Reddit, and I got to give a monster shout out to XYAS1 for this amazing Gear 15 DD4 orange gear calculator. And also, please, Fox Next, API, please. Yes, thank you. Let's do it. And what I did is you can load up your characters and tell them what. But what I did on this right here is I took my symbiotes, which all 5 of my symbiotes I have at Gear Tier 14 currently. What is going to be needed to take those 5 characters up to Gear Tier 15? Might be a thing, right? In Dark Dimension 4, we don't know. Oh, I'm only going to need 4 D700 SPCs, only 125 alien spores. Woo! And then also, we've got a listing of all of that. Anyways, go check out the link. I'll put the link in the description of the video to this Reddit post where you can go and use the sheet and have fun. Not suggesting anybody take characters to 15 yet. Just wait. We don't... Remember how different Dark Dimension 2 was Dark Dimension 3? Dark Dimension 2 was high health, low damage. Dark Dimension... And so we thought that... So we were playing Dark Dimension 2 built around sustain. We were open for a rude awakening when we went into Dark Dimension 3, and that was like, get wrecked, nerds. One shot, your character dies. We don't know what the format for Dark Dimension 4 is going to be. So I think the prudent thing to be is to wait. Now, I see a bunch of offers in here. This is the first time I've seen an offer like this where you have to make a choice right here. And this is a C-, rather average offer. 100 gold for $1 or 25 training materials for $1. That is baseline fair pricing, C- pricing, nothing special. So we're going to move on and we're going to go down. And I mean, if you need it, I guess there's nothing wrong with that pricing, but that is just really average. It's not an exceptional value. Towering Teen offer. I'm personally interested in waiting for the event campaign to come around, and then I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do the 200 cores per day. I think this starts in 2-3 days. And I'll be refreshing and doing the energy refreshes 50. And that should be enough to get me her almost to 5. Probably I'll have to buy one of these later to make sure that I get her to 5 stars. Because the problem I'm having with this Pym Tech team is, yes, it has the Dark Dimension tag on it. And that's fine. But boy, this team is not going to be useful outside of Dark Dimension. So that's kind of a is this team? I don't know. We'll see. I would like this team a lot more if it was had the raid tag on it or something. But according to people like Tana, this Pym Tech team is going to be needed for the next legendary. What that's going to be, I know some people are saying Blade, some sort of supernatural type thing. I don't know. So I'm committed myself personally to getting this Pym Tech team to 5 stars just in case. And we'll see how it goes. But anyways, I'm waiting for the event campaign to start here in a couple days. Let's move down. Energy 7-day. Yes. $5 for 1,000 energy. That's usually, that's quite good. I think that's reasonable pricing. Plus, right now, we're all kind of racing to get to level 80, I guess. We're not racing, but, to get into Dark Dimension 4, that's the thing, is going into level 80. So this will be helpful for that because campaign energy will give me experience. Plus, there's just tons of stuff to farm, and I think that's I feel that's a reasonable valuation right there. I don't have a problem with that at all. So you pick that up. Okay, let's keep going on. We talked about this offer yesterday. I'm indifferent to this. I believe this does fall under the valuation of 10 cents a piece if you are having a severe shortage of bio gears. These two in particular, because we've gone through so many bio characters in a row. I believe we're going to be going into a spree of tech characters coming up here with the next 2, but most people are really struggling with bio, and most people have an abundance of this one, but these 2 are scarcity, and it does fall under the 10 cents per piece valuation. If you need it, it's fine, but I'm personally ahead on this, so I'm not going to buy it. Purple gear calendar, I like these. I'm going to buy this. I like these calendar offers, so I'm going to pick this up. This gives me flexibility later to convert this currency by opening the orbs, and I hoarded up. I think I have 280 of these orbs. I can use them for bio. I can use them for catalysts. I'm just a fan of this. I haven't needed them because I've been able to keep up with my gear, but I'm sure that when we finally start pushing our characters to 15, there's going to be, you know, all of my other resources other than this particular currency will not be going towards purple gear. Probably have to go towards gold gear. Let's move on. Lethal dose offer. Oh yeah, $1 for an antivenoms. Yeah, I value these at least $3. Boy, so we're getting wrecked right here, and this is an antivenom orb, and so this is going to give me a chance of a minimum of 6 up to 180, and it averages out about a little more than 9 antivenom shards per orb, so that's fine. Okay, I don't like these. Again, I'm a bigger fan of these when they're $5, because remember they had that 5-pack for $20, and then they had a 5-pack for $25, and players were buying them just to get the duplicates on the Elite Fours. And then now in the last batch, they've separated them into individual offers at $10 a piece, which is basically doubling the price. So they sold too well at $20 for 5, then they raised it to $25 for 5. Now they're selling it basically $50 for 5. I'm not buying it. Plus, I already have a 7 red Coulson. And the only way that this would be worth, see, when it was at $5, this was worth it because I could have a 1 in 3 chance of getting a 5 red, which would be a duplicate for me because I already have a 7 red Coulson, and that would give me 3750 Elite Fours, and 3750 Elite Fours, that chance of that happening was almost worth the $5 alone. It's not worth $10. So I don't like these offers. Don't like them. Let's move on. Call. Again, I just want to say this. If you have every member of the team of the Black Order and Thanos ready to go, but you don't have Call, yes, this makes sense. The other side, too, I think they're holding on to Call, and they're going to give the treatment that they gave to Colossus with X-Man. It took 8 months, I believe, for Colossus to be hard node farmable. And a lot of people are saying that he would be a good fit in the War Store. Kind of makes sense to me, but I think they're going to string this out a little bit longer because he's the character that really needs the red stars. I mean, he's kind of the backbone of the team in mirror matches, and you can kind of determine how the match is going to go based on looking on your opponent's call. If they have a weak call, it's an easy match. If they have a strong call, it's a much more difficult match. And so, I was just saying I pulled 15 out of an Ultimus orb earlier today, and that puts me at 107 out of 200. If I felt like wailing and spending $60, I could take him up to 6 stars, but no thank you. I don't see the value in these offers. They're just outrageously priced. Now, the one time that I found value in this offer is when I bought Hela, and that's because she was the gateway to 2 legendaries and then eventually 3 legendary characters. But anyways, let's move on. Gold orb draft. 1 gold orb I value at $2, 2 gold orbs $4, 3 gold orbs $6. So this would be a better valuation for me at $4. Let's move on. Say this all together. 1, 2, 3. Trash! Oh my god, what are they thinking with this? Get this out of here. Get this out of my face! Alright, let's move on. Red Star Mega Pack. At best, these are worth $3 a piece or $2 a piece, but let's just give them the benefit of the doubt today and say $3 a piece to make the math easy. 5 times 3 is $15. Does not add up to $20. Let's move on. I'm not in the market to buy ISO at this current pricing. I have bought and I will consider buying ions because that is where the bottleneck is for me personally right now. Don't see the value in this at all. We go down. This ion offer, I found it to be helpful. I'm trying to get most of my Alliance War teams up to level 3 ISO. And I have found that I have a shortfall of ions. And I was a closet spender on this pack last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. And it's held me over. Still have, I think I got somewhere between 300 and 400,000 ISO out of this. And it's lasted me a couple weeks now. I think I'm down to 150k ISOs. It seems like it's just constantly dwindling down. Let's move on. Heroic deal. I think they're going to sell tons of these if people are pushing to get to level 80 and spend campaign energy. I'm not going to do it. I like that offer for $5 for 1,000 energy that was above. You can see that the calendar offer is just better valuation than this right here. Let's move on. Special orb draft. Gold orbs I value at $2 a piece. Training materials I value at $2 a piece, so that's $4. Premium orbs I personally value at $1 a piece, but that's a lot of duplicates for me. So getting a gold orb for $3 would make me feel bad, so I'm not going to buy that. I'd buy this. I'd buy this pack if it was $2. Let's move on. Orb draft. There's another Reddit post about it. Like, I don't think everybody should be hoarding. Like, if you look at my inventory, I've got like 1,700 raid orbs saved up. You know, and there's a different reason why, and I don't think everybody should do that. There is one orb I think everybody should be hoarding, and that is this ability orb, because there's no value in this ability orb for 99% of the players. It's very limited, barely any T3s in it, not a good orb, and they need to either come out with an ability orb 2, or they need to rework this orb. And so I'm sitting on 30 something ability orbs, hoping that they're going to rework it, or I'll save it for, and you know, maybe it'll be one of those things that you can open up during an orb opening event. They typically happen twice a year, and so a lot of people are saying that maybe we'll get and Ortana made a video saying that's going to happen in December. Well, that's when it happened last year, you know, an orb opening event in December. We'll see. They've done it. They seems like they do it every 6 months, and so there might be an orb opening event in December. We will see. Speculation, guys. Anyhow, gold orbs at best $2 a piece, so that adds up to about $6, and then you've got maybe that's worth about $4. Anyways, it's not even close to $29. Let's move on. I don't like these unless you're trying to get first-time completion bonuses for U7 with your alliance. At best, this right here is worth $2 a piece, $4 plus another buck, let's say $5. No. This one I would buy if it didn't have the premium orb. Gold orbs, $2 a piece. Red star orbs, $2 or $3 a piece. Premium orbs, $1 a piece. So I'd buy this for $1, but I'm not going to buy it for $2. Oh, why did you kick me up over there? Let's see. We're at the pack of shame. Today is not an Alliance War day, so we don't need to talk about the pack of shame. Let's move past that. The core offers down here, there's not a lot of value in these core offers. I believe most people should be spending their cores on energy, on campaign energy, at least the 50 refreshes, if not the hundreds, because we're going up to level 80. I'm personally doing the 100 campaign energy, wailing a little bit, and that is that. This is my free-to-play account, and so we have different offers in here time to time, and so we're going to skip through and look at the offers that are different. Whoa, look at this. Mr. Sinister. Okay, so Mr. Sinister is a War Store character, and I was worried about the importance of Mr. Sinister with the release of ISO 8, because his summon does not get the benefit from ISO 8. But then after seeing Doom and Doom's kit and the way that Doom works, I believe the value of Mr. Sinister when paired up with Emma has greatly increased. Now, the thing about the War Store, there's tons of characters in that War Store, and you know, there's different which character should you farm first. I get it. You know, a lot of people place Sif, you know, higher than Mr. Sinister. A lot of people play X23 higher than Mr. Sinister. A lot of people value Carnage higher than Mr. Sinister as far as a farming priority in that War Store, because there's a lot of great characters. Even Pyro's in there. So somebody might see the value in this, but you know, I'm not going to suggest this pack because I think the pricing is outrageous, and we're going to move on. And no thank you. 50 character shards for $30 is just way too pricey for me. Let's move on. Coulson, get out of here. Coulson is just not that important. I mean, compared to Mr. Sinister. Get out of here. We don't need to talk about this. And he's a defensive war character. Anyways, let's move on. Corvus is available in the Arena store, and I believe that's the best place to get him, and I believe you can get him relatively painless rather than having to pay this right here. So there's not a big urgency for this right here. Let's move on. No. All right. Oof. All right. Again, this might be the exception to rule. I'm not going to buy this. I'm not recommending people buy this, but I think they're going to send a ton of these. I really do. And the reason why is that he is super scarce. I believe he's in the milestone orbs. And if you opened up 100 milestone orbs, you would barely even get, on average, 25 Symbiote Spider-Man shards by opening 100 milestone orbs. He's super scarce and he's super important. So if you're missing Symbiote Spider-Man and you have the rest of the symbiotes up and running, he's pretty much a staple character now for raids. Symbiotes clearly are the best raid team. They're highly effective on offense and war, highly effective in Dark Dimension, pretty much used everywhere in the game aside from Arena. Very important team, very important character, and he's kind of the leader. The most important character. Well, Carnage is important too, and Venom's important too, but I believe he's the best standalone character inside of the symbiotes lineup currently. All right, there we go. We talked about that. All right, we're going to skip through the offers. I've talked about this several days in a row, but this has my blessing if you just unlocked Invisible Woman and you want a very good, decent offensive war team. There you go. You're ready to go. Next, we bought this the other day. Just because it seems okay compared to what was that other one? $29 for 50. We had 10 for $3. So this is priced half price. The other, compared to that other offer. Anyways, let's move on. All right, let's move past all of the ones that we've already talked about and see if we have any other offers. I believe we are in duplicate land, and so we're not going to have anything else to talk about. And again, please bring back. Oh, what's this? This was not here. The Kree orb offer, I guess. But someone said that they're breaking the cadence on Nick Fury and kind of pushing forward the Magneto event. A lot of speculation that they're going to retire the Nick Fury event and make him similar to that of Iron Man. I don't have any information about that, but I know there's a lot of legendaries and the schedule is getting tighter and tighter to run one every 2 weeks. And the Kree offer, problem is that this is not just Kree minions. Obviously, you can see Korath on here. I really dislike the Kree minion team. It's okay. There's nothing fantastic. And Nick Fury is not that important compared to the other legendary characters. So I'm very much indifferent, almost dislike this offer. All right, let me know what you think about all of this. We're doing this at 4 o'clock now because of the time change. Marvel Strike Force does not do daylight savings time. So if you live somewhere like I do in California where we do daylight savings time, pushed everything an hour forward on my current local time. But offer review, we do this every day live on Twitch, is when the new packs come out, when the Alliance donations reset. Also when you can make when the new blitzes start. So thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.